Right, my first battery's just gone off as I was getting through this little spring-loaded gate to start my journey going all the way up there. So I've got to go straight ahead, go through that gate straight ahead, and then go off to the left up to that next one, then up again to that next one, and that's what you do all the time. So eventually I'll be going up on an angle and I'll be able to look straight down back at these barns in that house, because you go off on an angle. So when you look back down and all, you see this barn there. This is the start of the road going up to the Green Dragon pub, and you see the open speed limit, black and white circles. I've got photographs of them looking down here at this barn. Right, so this is all going to be mushy to get across here. So I'll just go a little bit further to the left so it's not as deep. I mean, it's not deep anyway, but I'm just on about the depth of the water. When you step on the grass, it just all sinks down, and your boots go right in the water, which it's doing. Right. I try to keep my boots as dry as possible throughout my journeys, so you're less likely to get any seepage of water going through. So your socks stay dry inside and your feet stay warm. That's the whole point. Right, so there's the barn that I'll be looking down at as well when I'm right up there. Looking back down here, I'm up there. I can see the finger post up there. Right, so here's another swampy bit. So obviously they've had a load of rain down here in Yorkshire because everything's swamped. Right, so I've got at least an hour and 25 minutes footage off that first battery, and obviously when I upload this to my YouTube channel, it'll help a lot of people realise that you can't get to the viaduct on Lannecker Lane as easy as you used to, because all the gates are tied off that way on the top, and even worse still, padlocks on the boat so you can't open them. So you'd have to climb over the gates as well, which for everyday average person's no bother, but when you're disabled like me, it's a big deal. Hello girl, hello. Was it? Sorry, I'm not going to disturb you, I'm not going to bother you. You just stay there, you're alright. Continue eating your grass, isn't it? Good. There you are. Good conversation. Nice to talk to you. What's your favourite alphabet letter? U. Ah, right, okay. Just a little joke. U. E-W-E, U. Right, so up to that next gate. There's your cattle all up there, look. Got some flagstones to help you get across this little stream. Let me take the hook off. Oh, one teeth bigger. Put the hook back on, that's it. And cross over the stream. Runs right along the ditch here, look. I'm just putting all these on video for this journey to help others if they're going to attempt to do this. Show what you've got to put up with the marsh, the mush, the water, the flooded pathways, the lack of pathways, and certainly the lack of finger posts pointing the way you should be going. Like I say, when it's a good job the farmer came along and drove up the track going up to his farm to give us directions at the beginning, because that saved us going wandering around for probably hours and then looking for the right path to be on. But even after that, I still had to take deviations. Oh, I'm getting blown all over, and that's still low down in the valley, so I'll be getting blown all over the shop when I get up here. You can see where the cows have been walking under here, all there's hoof marks everywhere. And it's wet and slippy. Right, so up to this next wooden gate. Now the photographs that I've got in the folder of Jimmy, it's dated the 70th. Excuse me, I'm talking on my video, do you mind? Yeah, it's dated the 17th of the 6th, 2018. But there's just pictures. It's not telling you on video directions. But I'll keep turning back round and show you where I've just come across the field with those patches of water in it from the road track signs. So I'll try and video as much of the journey as possible, so if anybody else wants to do this walk, they can see where you've got to come. Easy ways, hard ways, and the wrong ways. All helps. Especially when you've got to double back on yourself half a mile or something each time and put some miles on your journey. Right, through this next gate. Now this, by the time you get to the top you're knackered and the back, your calf muscles at the back of your legs start aching because you're just pushing uphill all the time. Right, the wind's picking up now, my cap's starting to try and lift. So this is where it's going to be fun and games. Take the hook off again. Right, lift it up, that's it. Hello. Now, this is great. This is great. Come on then. This is where people would turn around and shit themselves, especially when you've got cows and bulls running at you. But they're big docile creatures, and they're just curious and they want to come up and see who you are and what you are. Come on then. You can come up to us. Come on. Come and say hello. Come on. Are you going to come and lick my hand like the other one? Come on then. Oh. Now, because there's little ones there, I'm not going to hang around. This is where you use common sense, people, when you deal with cows and bulls. If they've got young ones, they can get very protective, obviously, like any mum, protect their kids. So this is where you just say, right, okay, I'll get away from you, leave you back to go back what you were doing, not bother you. But I've got no fear of cows at all, none, or bulls even. They're just big, lovely, docile creatures. But they've got a little one there, the brown one. So mothers, like I said, come on, are you going to come and say hello? Come on then. Oh, hey. Come on, you're very brave, you're the bravest. Come on then. See, it's taking me out, it's terrified of me. Come on, are we? Come on, are we? Nah, curiosity killed the cat, but that's as far as it's gonna come. Right, on with my journey. So that's all it was, curiosity. They wanted to come up with us and see where I am. Maybe it's because I've got the red jacket on as well. Now, when I was at the top of this walk, I was taking photographs back down to that farmhouse, and where the gate is, where those little pull behind trailers are. There's a gap in the thing, and the farm was standing there looking up. So you must go off on an angle constantly over to your left, getting higher and higher. Because I was pointing I was up there and pointing my camera back down the gate there, just at the back of the house. So you must be right up there when you get to the top eventually. But I'm just looking at the finger post straight ahead. Next marker post, just up there on the right, 50 yards. Right, let's look back to see if they come right at the gate. Oh, bless them. They've come right at the gate, look. There's Randy. They're all jumping, trying to jump each other now. Must be the nice early morning sun that's getting them. Randy. Right, up we'll go. So like I say, I'll periodically turn around and put my camera back down to the main road at the top where the A64 goes straight on to go to the Green Dragon pub, where I came through the little spring-loaded gate. The next gate is up there, and I think you go through that one, then up. Although no, I can see the grass tracks going off to the left of that clump of trees over in the distance. So that's probably where I was taking photographs from. Over there. Getting the road from Pillar. Right. So once I get past this round the corner here, I won't be able to see back down there, so I'm turning around now to show you where I've come from, and you can see the grass track coming across the field from that little spring-loaded gateway I came through from Aberset Bridges, and that's the gap, the gate at this side of the farm where I was taking photographs from up there. I must be at the top end of that second clump of trees to the left. I must be up there somewhere. Right, through this reed grass. So as you can imagine, when it's been pissing down the rain, these pathways can get a bit boggy. As you can hear the water already, and a bit hazardous, making them slippy. Right, you can hear the slush as I'm walking through it. So as you can see, there's a lot of little downs and then ups, and then downs and then ups, right the way to the top. So this is the first main set of trees that you go past up there. So slowly but surely, bits and pieces will come back to us. Right, this looks a bit confused as well, because you've got a pathway, grass track bending around the left to go past the trees, but you've also got the pathway going up to that next gate where there's a climb over ladder, and that may be where there's a picture of me with my blue sweatshirt on and my green trousers climbing over a ladder like that. So I wonder if this is where I climbed over. So it would have been Jim behind us taking pictures of us, but we probably had to open the gate and go through, so we would have had Con with me, and I didn't ever make him go up those ladders and jump down on the other side in case he landed funny on his legs in the front and hurt his legs. There's your next marker post down in the dip on the other side, another 150 feet over. It's well marked on this part of the journey so far anyway. Can't go wrong. And obviously when you get right to the top and climb over the wall and start walking down the stone road track going back down the Green Dragon, that's easy, that, and you can't go wrong because you just follow the road in between the two walls either side. So you can't get lost and you can't wander off and go the wrong way. And it's the same with the pathway that leads from in front of the Green Dragon Club. So you start going back down the Horse. That's all flagstone pathways, and it's well marked, well worn in by hundreds of people walking along there. So you can't go wrong there. So I'm going to go down in a dip now, and then up the other side. And I remember going past these trees just here on the left, and that little one further up, because there was loads of sheep grazing at the time when we came up here. Now I'm not sure if that grass track that's going up to the trees is to make an easier path for it to get up to the top where you climb over the ladder, or instead of going straight on where you see another flat green track going up, which is quite steep. So I think it's just make your preference as to which way you want to go up and get to the wall where that climb more ladders. Dropping down the next marker post just down here, look, on my left, and then back up the other side. The first time my cap starts to lift up, nearly blew off, and I put my sweatshirt hoodie over the top of it and keep the wind off my face as well at the same time, and stop my cap from blowing off and going flying across the field, so I can run after it. You can see all the boot marks of people walking up here, deep indented.